Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Revise. Today we will be looking on to the pardoning power of President. In fact, President of India has several powers like the military powers, the judicial power, the executive power, the legislative power, etc. So here today we will be discussing on the pardoning power of President. So the question is, Article 72 of the Constitution empowers President of India to grant pardons to persons who have been tried and convicted of certain offences. So it is saying that Article 72 is dealing with that particular pardoning power of President. Which among the following pardoning powers have been correctly matched? So list 1, list 2 it has given. So first one, remission, reducing the period of sentence without any changes to its character. So right now itself we will discuss about it. Remission, it is saying that reducing the period of sentence without any change to its character. So this is exactly what remission means. Remission means here there is the reducing of the sentence. That is sentence, it may be a 10 years rigorous imprisonment. That might have been the sentence. But in this particular case, if it is going for remission, then it would be reducing to 7 years rigorous imprisonment. So it is reducing the period of sentence, that is from 10 years it is reducing to 7 years, but without any change to its character. That is the rigorous imprisonment itself, that is kept as rigorous imprisonment itself. It is not reducing to simple imprisonment. So which means that the remission is the same. Respite. What exactly respite is? Awarding a lesser sentence in place of one which has originally awarded due to some special fact. So here this is actually respite. Respite means actually awarding a lesser sentence, that is a sentence of lesser character, that is it may be a 10 years rigorous imprisonment. It may be reduced to 7 years simple imprisonment. So here it is awarding a lesser sentence in place of one originally awarded due to some special fact. It may be due to the fact that he or she may have become disabled, that is especially may have lost one of their organs, or while they are serving their term in prison, or due to some fact like pregnancy related ones, etc. In such a case, there is a situation wherein they may be given respite option also. So that actually has been left to the discretion of President. But again, understand that respite means awarding a lesser sentence in place of one originally awarded due to some special fact. Now reprieve means reprieve here is stay the execution of a sentence permanently. So it is not permanently that is it is staying it for temporary purpose. That is temporarily it is staying. So which means that third statement is wrong. That is reprieve, yes, it is staying the execution of sentence, but it is not permanently, it is temporarily. So which means that 1 and 2 has to be the answer. But again, we will just go through it, what exactly the pardoning power, etc. are. Pardon means it annuls, the President will be annulling both the sentence and conviction, and absolves the offender, that is absolves the offender from all punishments as well as disqualification. So it will be pardoning the entire character, that is entire character, 10 years imprisonment, maybe that is it would be reduced and he or she can walk away freely. So that is what you mean by pardoning. I am giving an example, it is not a real life situation, it will not be happening. It would be happening in real life in extreme case only. But understand that pardoning means it is actually absolving all the sentence, that is 10 years imprisonment, then and there itself he will be walking out. So that is an example. Now commutation means it is he or she, the term, that is it merely substitutes one form of punishment to another form of a lighter character. It is of lighter character. So rigorous imprisonment may be reduced or may be changed to simple imprisonment. That is, it would be substituting that 10 years rigorous imprisonment would be substituted by a 10 years simple imprisonment. So that is also what you mean by commutation. Next, remission we had looked earlier. Remission means it reduces the amount of sentence without changing its character. That is 10 years rigorous imprisonment, it would be reduced to 7 years rigorous imprisonment. Respite means awarding a lesser sentence instead of a penalty prescribed in view of some special fact. And reprieve means it means staying of the execution of a sentence temporarily. It is not permanently, and pending the proceeding of the pardoning power, proceeding of pardoning as well as that of commutation. So whatever it may be, a death sentence would be actually reduced to life imprisonment. So that is also a character. So that is also what you mean by commutation. So either for waiting for pardoning or commutation, etc., they will be actually coming up under the respite order. So reprieve order. So which means that in this particular case, remission is correct, 1 is correct, 2 is correct, respite is also correct, 3 reprieve. So in this 3, third is wrong because it is not permanently, it is temporarily. So which means the answer has to be 1 and 2 only. So that's it. Thank you.